Hello everyone, you're welcome to solve this nice algebra problem, which is 2 to the power of a minus 2 to the power of b. This is equal to 120. What is the value of a and what is the value of b, given that a is not equal to 0 and that b is not equal to 0? And such that a and b, these are members of positive integers. So let's provide a solution from here. Now, we have 2 to the power of a, subtract 2 to the power of b. This is equal to 120. In this case, we have that a is greater than b. And this implies that 2 to the power of a is greater than 2 to the power of b. Now, this implies here that we can establish that a is equal to some number k, then plus b. So let's substitute a back to the equation here so that we have 2 to the power of a, which is k plus b. Then subtract 2 to the power of b. This is equal to 120. The next step is that 2 to the power of k plus b. This is in the form of a to the power of n plus m. And this can be expressed as a to the power of n times a to the power of m. Applying this exponent property, then we have 2 to the power of k multiplied by 2 to the power of b minus 2 to the power of b. This is equal to 120. The next step is that 2 to the power of b is common here, so we can factor out 2 to the power of b, so that now into the parentheses we have 2 to the power of k subtract 1. This is equal to 120. Now, the next step from here, we can express 120. This is the same thing as 8 multiplied by 15. This is the same thing as 8 multiplied by 15. And therefore, we can establish again here that 8 is the same thing as 2 to the power of 3. And therefore, we have 2 to the power of b into the parentheses. This is 2 to the power of k minus 1. This is equal to 8, which is 2 to the power of 3, multiplied by 15. Now, this implies that we can compare 2 to the power of b and 2 to the power of 3 here, so that we have 2 to the power of b. This is equal to 2 to the power of 3. Now we have 2 to the power of b into the parentheses, 2 to the power of k minus 1, cross the parentheses. This is equal to 2 to the power of 3 times 15. Now we can make some comparison here. 2 to the power of b, this is even. 2 to the power of k minus 1, this is odd. On the right hand side, we have 2 to the power of 3. This is also even. 15 is odd. So let's compare the left hand side and the right hand side. Now, even and even here. So this is 2 to the power of b. This is equal to 2 to the power of 3. And we have 2 to the power of k minus 1. This is equal to 15. The next step is that since the bases are common here, that is a to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of m. Since the bases are common, then exponent n is equal to m. Applying this property, then this implies that b is equal to 3. So the value of b is equal to 3. So on the next part here, let's solve for k. So we have 2 to the power of k minus 1. Let's take it on the right hand side so that we have 15 plus 1. So this implies we have 2 to the power of k. This is equal to 15 plus 1. This is equal to 16. We can express 16 basically as 2 to the power of 4. So this implies that here we have 2 to the power of k. This is equal to 2 to the power of 4. Again, you can see the bases are common here. So let's apply this exponent property here. And now we have that k is equal to 4. So we can solve for a. Remember, a is equal to k plus b. So let's substitute the value of k, which is actually equal to 4, then plus b, which is equal to 3. And this implies that a is equal to 4 plus 3, and this is equal to 7. So we have the value of a equal to 7, and we have the value of b equal to 3. So the next step from here is to verify. So let's verify that a and b satisfies the equation. Now, if you recall, we have that 2 to the power of a minus 2 to the power of b. This should give us a value of 120. Substituting the value of a here, so this means we have 2 to the power of 7 minus 2 to the power of 3. This is supposed to give us a value of 120. So we have that 2 to the power of 7, 2 to the power of 7. This is the same thing as 2 to the power of 6 multiplied by 2. 2 to the power of 6, this is equal to 64 multiplied by 2, and this is equal to 128. So this implies we have 128 subtract 2 to the power of 3, and this is equal to 8, and this should give us a value of 120. So here we have 128 minus 8, and this is equal to 120, and this is equal to 120. So this implies that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. And this implies that the value of a and b satisfies the equation. So kindly follow the steps, like this video, and subscribe. Kindly like this video and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye for now.